Education can be boring, but entertainment is always fun. Watch what happened when Miss Brown turned it into one.
If you take care of your bodies, then your bodies will take care of you. If not, well,
technology first is in everything we do.
Hi, I'm Miss Teacher. You normally see me behind the camera. I also edit videos and I upload them to our YouTube channel. I've accepted on some extra tools lately. I've been giving you videos in education, entertainment, edutainment, and environmental science, and a lot more coming soon.
Hello, Sankofa families. Are you ready for today's activities? We are. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello, my name is Erica Gilmore. Today I'll be discussing stress, anxiety, what it looks like, the symptoms, as well as ways of managing it. Okay, life is forever changing, and nothing stays the same, and this can be difficult for some people, especially those who have difficulty transitioning or accepting change. This goes for adults as well as children. And today, with the very difficult, trying times that we are dealing with, and just any time in life in general, it's very important to check on those around you. Mental health checks, I like to say. So adults and also children too, because children, they're little human beings. They also have emotions and they go through things. They deal with stressors and have challenging issues as well too. Maybe not the same issues that we do as adults, but they do have their own issues as well. And they may not yet have the skills that are needed to be able to handle these stressors that we as adults learn to acquire throughout our years. So our children, just within the last 6 going on 7 months, they've been dealing with a lot. They've been seeing a lot from COVID-19, coronavirus, no longer being able to go to school, so they're not able to really see their friends. They're being self-quarantined. They've witnessed, because of today's, the day and age with technology, they've witnessed a lot of stuff via social media, such as murders. They're witnessing protests as well as riots. So it's a lot to handle, a lot to deal with, and if it's a lot for us as adults, imagine what it could possibly be doing to the children around us as well. Okay, so anxiety are feelings of worry or fear that are very strong, strong enough that it may interfere with daily activities. Anything such as going to the grocery store, being able to handle a phone call. So anything that's strong enough to interfere or stop you from handling the daily activities that you would normally do on a regular basis. Some cases are more extreme than others, some are milder, but in any case, I strongly urge you to get professional help if you feel as though that's what you need. And professional help can be very, very, very helpful. It helps you, it gives you ways of managing the anxiety and the stress on your own, because you're not always going to have that professional help that's there next to you. So you'll be able to learn these different techniques that can help you throughout your daily routines. Okay. So some symptoms, and I'm going to read them because I don't want to miss any of them, but some symptoms of anxiety and stress can be restlessness, insomnia, not being able to sleep, or your sleep pattern is very off, something such as sleeping all day long and being awake all night, okay? Lack of concentration, not being able to focus, your thoughts are wandering, they're all over the place, fatigue, tiredness, sweating, hyperventilating, which is the fast, rapid breathing, nausea, and trembling, or the body shaking. So just a few ways to manage that. You can reduce caffeine, exercise, which releases endorphins. Endorphins are the chemicals in your body that gives you that happy feeling, okay? Relaxation techniques, which is something that I'm also going to dive into deeper later in this training. Stress management, healthy diet as well too. So again, healthy diet coincides with the reducing caffeine, increasing your water intake, fruits and vegetables, and less salt, less sugars. So a few activities that you can do to help with the anxiety and stress. So I first want to point out that I like to say pick your battles, okay? A lot of times we get very stressed out over things that we have no control over, and it's just not meant for us to have control over it. So pick your battles. By doing that, you pick and you figure out what it is that you are able to control, what's in your control, okay? Anything that is in your control, then go ahead and you handle it the best way that you can. The things that are not in your control, you have to wash your hands of it and take a step back, all right? No longer think about it. Don't allow it to stress you out, all right? Anytime you have thoughts come into your mind that may begin to stress you out a little bit, or make you feel fearful or begin to worry, try your best to push it out of your head, okay? And only think about those good thoughts. Think about the good things in your life, okay? Or a grateful list, okay? A grateful list, or the everything that's right list, okay? That helps out a lot too. And you know what? Before I go on, a lot of these techniques that I'm going to mention are also techniques that can also help along with handling depression as well too. Okay, so a grateful list. You just talk about everything that you are grateful for. You can write it down every day if you want to, every morning. You can just say it in your mind. I like to say it in my mind. I actually have a list too of everything that I'm grateful for. And, periodically I add on to the list. And I do like to sit there and read my list. It's very helpful, and it helps with the wiring of your brain and your mind. So the more that you think about what you are grateful for, the less you start thinking about all the things that's going wrong in your life, okay? And it can start to weed out and take away some of that stress and that anxiety and all those hopeless feelings that some people may be experiencing, okay? So think about everything that's going right, everything that you love, and everything that you want more of, okay? So just keep saying in your mind what you like, what you love, what you want more of, instead of what you don't like, what you don't want, and what you don't want more of, okay? So change the wiring, and believe me, you'll begin to see a change in your life too, okay? Breathing. So breathing techniques can help. So with the breathing, well, first I would say if you can get yourself out of that particular situation that is making you feel stress, if it's something outside, whether it's like a group of people, try to get away from that group of people, get away from that situation, get to a quiet area if you can. You can, close your eyes and you just take deep breaths. So breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you keep doing that until eventually you will calm down, okay? And as you're doing that, focus on the breathing, focus on the counting, and that will help to push any thoughts, any negative ill thoughts that you may be having out of your mind, okay? So breathing again, in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? And again, do that for as long as you need to. Then there's meditation. I actually love meditation. There's different ways of meditating. Meditating doesn't have to be just sitting in a quiet area, a dark area, with your eyes closed, okay? Meditating can include just walking around your home. If you're walking in a particular space, just walking in a circle, okay? You can also exercise. Exercise is a method of meditation as well too. Because a lot of times when you're exercising, you tend to push out any other thoughts that you're having and focus on what it is that you're doing. You're not thinking about, all the negative things that's going on in your life or what you perceive to be negative things that are going on in your life. Meditation could also be something as simple as washing the dishes. For some people, washing the dishes is, their way of getting away and just thinking or just cleaning in general, because a lot of people, for me, when I'm cleaning, my kids don't want to be anywhere around. So that's my time of having peace and quiet, and I can, be alone with my own thoughts. And it does help. It does help. Lighting candles, incense, dimming the lights. Even if you want to play soft music, whatever your music of choice is, you can put that on, listen to that. And again, while you're meditating, just think about everything that you're grateful for, everything that you like that's going on with your life, everything that you like about yourself, okay? And there's always something, even something as little or simple as, let's just say, a meal that you prepared the night before that turned out better than what you expected. That's something to be proud about, something to be grateful for, okay? So sometimes if you really have to dig deep to find something to be happy about and grateful about, then dig deep and do that and find something, okay? Baths. Baths are a great way to relieve stress. I like to take salt baths. It's been documented that salt baths, like with Epsom salt, can help to relieve toxins, pull toxins out of your body, and it helps to relax you as well too. Epsom salt, you can get that. You can get some brands from the dollar store, and it works great. It performs the same job and duties that any other Epsom salt performs as well. So you can use Epsom salts, essential oils such as chamomile, lavender oils. They work very well as well too for relaxing and calming you. So along with the exercising, you have yoga. Yoga can help as well too. Walks. Walks are a great way to just go out, focus on nature. You can either walk listening to music, but I do suggest not using headphones when you're walking or running out and about in the community, because you want to stay focused. You want your not just your eyes working, but your ears working as well too, just to keep you safe. But I like to listen to nature. I like to listen to the birds. I like to listen to the crickets. Just the wind blowing through the trees can be a very meditative sound as well too. So, you know, walking is a great way to relieve stress as well too. Reading, if that's what you like to do. Reading is a great way to relieve stress, even if it's just for about 10 to 15 minutes a day. I know with, you know, so much going on as adults with the responsibilities, it can be very difficult to find time to do things that we like to do, but it's also very important that self-care is extremely, extremely important. And that's something that I explain to my children all the time too, because if mommy isn't right, nobody's right. So I have to make sure that, you know, I get my self-care so that I can continue to provide at my best. And that's not just for me, but that goes for anyone. You know, it's okay to put yourself first. Do not feel guilty, okay? Because if you're not okay, nobody else is going to be okay. You cannot give more than what you have to give, okay? So you have to continuously fill your cup up, refill it up, so that you can continue to give more, okay? So I saw a couple the other day out at the park, because of course I was out there with my little blanket, feet in the grass, with my book. And I had my children with me. They were running around playing, and I saw a couple out there, you know, looking at the sky. They were laying in the grass and they were looking at the clouds, pointing, and I just thought that was so cute. You know, they were adults and they were just enjoying themselves, enjoying what they could enjoy that was around them. And it just reminded me of childhood, when you would look at the clouds and try to figure out which shape it is or what you're seeing in the clouds. And I thought that was very, you know, like symbolic of you know, just of how simple life used to be, and how simple it still can be. If we allow it to be that for us, okay? And then you have massage, okay? So massage, you know, if you can take I know right now I'm not sure if there's any massage parlors open because of, you know, COVID-19. But for those who can receive a professional massage, that would be great. They're actually trained to know the different body parts and how to relieve stress, and how to bring out the I don't even know exactly what to call them, but the chemicals or the endorphins that make you feel good, that make you feel happy. There's different pressure points in your body. But for children and infants, they can benefit from massage as well too. So with children and infants, or with anyone, you always want to get consent first and ask them if it's okay if you give them a massage, okay? And I like to say this, like even for infants, because you know, you would laugh and say, well, infants can't answer you, but they have to, even from a young age, it's good to have children and even infants understand that it's still a respect thing, okay? And that they have to give acknowledgement, and they have to give their okay. But once you give that acknowledgement, you give that okay, then you can go ahead and proceed with the massage. And as you're massaging them, you know, the hands, you can let them know, okay, I'm going to massage your hands now, okay? And then you go ahead and massage their hands, and you can start all the way from the top of the hand, go all the way down to the fingertips, okay? And you just want to, you know, take your time for every body part, every limb, okay? And every time you move to another area, you let them know, okay, I'm going to start on your arm now, okay? Always, you know, let them know ahead of time what it is that you're about to do. You know, just keep them in the loop, okay? So that's just some, you know, some activities that can be done. You can always go online and delve deeper into the different activities and how to explore them a little bit more, so that you're able to get the full benefit out of it. You know, with the videos, we are on a time constraint, so I'm not able to really delve in and you know, show you the way that I would like to. But again, you know, just to recap, you want to pick your battles, focus on what it is that you can control, and whatever you can't control, let go, and, you know, let it be handled the way that it's going to be handled. So, you know, that's that. Pick your battles, okay? Also, figure out what it is that you enjoy. What is it that brings you joy? What brings you peace? What brings you happiness? And whatever that is, do more of it. Okay? Also, again, the breathing. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right? And always look for the good in a situation. Okay, there's always something good, no matter how small or insignificant you may feel that it is. Okay, what matters is what's important to you. All right, so positive thoughts, and I wish you guys all the best. Thanks. Bye-bye.